going to show you how to make chocolate brownies. These are one of my favourite cakes for afternoon tea. What I'm going to start with is 200 grams, which is one large bar of plain chocolate. Any chocolate will work as long as it's about 60 or 70% cocoa solids. Then there's one 250 gram block of butter. I have 200 grams of pecan nuts, which I've chopped. Then I've got 125 grams of plain flour. There's 4 eggs and 300 grams of caster sugar. Another final essential ingredient is vanilla extract, which helps to enhance the flavour of the chocolate. The tin that I'm cooking the brownie in is a rectangular tray bake tin, and I've lined it with baking parchment. And then the other equipment that's needed is a hand whisk and a spatula. This butter is softened so it's at room temperature, and I'm adding it to the melted chocolate. I just melted the chocolate in the microwave oven, but it can be melted by putting this bowl over a pan of hot water if you don't have a microwave. Then I'm going to mix this together with the hand whisk. So it gives a nice glossy mixture. Then the next thing is to mix the eggs and the sugar. And I can use the same whisk for this, it doesn't need washing out. I don't want it to be too foamy, I just want it to be mixed together. And then I'm going to tip that into the chocolate. And I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla extract, the pecans and the flour. And this all gets mixed together. It then needs to be poured into the tin. And the surface levelled. So this now needs to go in the oven at 190 degrees centigrade, which is gas 5, for about 35 to 40 minutes. When the cake comes out of the oven, you need to leave it to cool in the tin for about 5 or 10 minutes, then transfer it onto a wire rack so that it cools completely. Then when it's cold, you can peel away the paper from it. And I find if I use a long bladed knife, a serrated knife cuts better than a plain knife. So I've now got 15 squares. And I think it looks nicer to dust a little bit of icing sugar over the top. And I'm doing this through a tea strainer. You should only do this just before serving, otherwise the icing sugar tends to dissolve into the chocolate cake. And then it's all ready to serve.